The last customer after midnight. The Bluebird 24-hour diner sat alone on Highway 61, surrounded by nothing but cornfields and desert wind. Locals loved it during the day, but nobody ever visited after midnight except truckers, night drifters, and people running from something. Cassie worked the graveyard shift because she needed the money. She didn't mind the quiet. But around 1:17 a.m., she noticed headlights pull in, slow, hesitant, like the driver didn't want to be seen. A man stepped inside. Tall, lean, wearing a long black coat despite the heat. His face was hidden under a hood. He sat in the far booth. "Coffee," he said. His voice was soft. Too soft. Cassie brought the mug. When she set it down, she noticed his hands, covered in dried blood. "Rough night?" she joked nervously. He raised his head slightly. Cassie froze. Under the hood was a plastic mask, smooth, expressionless, with no features except two thin eye slits. Something about the way he stared through them made her skin crawl. She stepped back. That's when her coworker, Marvin, came in from the back, holding a trash bag. He froze, staring at the masked man. "Cassie, get behind the counter," he whispered. The masked man stood up, slowly, deliberately, and placed something on the table. A hunting knife, still dripping. Marvin grabbed Cassie and pushed her toward the kitchen. "Call the sheriff." Before she could dial, Marvin screamed. Cassie dropped the phone. The masked man dragged Marvin across the diner floor, knife glinting under fluorescent lights. Cassie grabbed a skillet and hid behind the freezer door. She heard slicing, choking, and then silence. Footsteps approached. Cassie held her breath. The freezer door creaked open. The masked man stood there, Marvin's blood dripping off his gloves. Cassie swung the skillet, full force. It cracked against the mask. The killer stumbled. She ran into the parking lot, feet slipping on wet asphalt. She jumped into a customer's abandoned pickup and locked the doors. The killer walked out calmly, head tilted. He reached into his coat. Cassie ducked. A hammer smashed into the driver's window, shattering glass. The killer yanked at the door. Cassie turned the key she found in the cup holder, and the engine roared. She floored it, slamming the truck into him. He went under the wheels. Cassie didn't stop. 15 minutes later, she reached the sheriff's station sobbing. Deputies rushed back to the diner. They found Marvin's body. They found bloody footprints. They found the mask shattered on the asphalt. But the killer, gone. And at sunrise, a farmer a mile down the road reported seeing a man limping through his cornfield, face torn, hands dripping, carrying a new mask made of stitched pigskin.